So, very good morning, class. So, today we'll be discussing about causes and effects of labor turnover. So, first of all, we shall try to understand what exactly this labor turnover is. So, labor turnover basically it means that number of laborers that leave the organization. Okay, it is also known as staff turnover, and it basically refers to the ratio of number of employees who leave the organization or who leave the company through attrition, dismissal, or resignation to the total number of employees on the payroll in that period. So it is used for measuring employees retention, number of employees who leave the organization. Okay, and it may be because it may happen because of various reasons. And basically they are divided into two types, that is avoidable causes and next one is unavoidable causes, and we shall be discussing this again one by one. Just see. So causes of labor turnover and avoidable causes. Under avoidable causes, first one is lower wages. A person might find the wages or the salary he is getting in the current company less and not fit to his standard of living, so that is why he may choose to leave the organization. So this is the first cause. And second one is poor working condition. Poor working condition also results in the employees leaving the organization. Okay, and poor working condition basically means when the working condition is unhygienic, not safe, and the people working there does not feel safe, they also tend to leave the organization. And third one is lack of opportunities. If the company does not provide the people or the employees with growing opportunities, that means they are not provided the opportunity to climb up, promotion. They are not given promotion they are not given any appreciation for their work, and then they are not given promotion. This also tends the employees to leave the organization. And third one is unsuitable working hours. If the working hour exceeds 8 hours, or if employees provided with more night duties and he is not able to cope up with that, he may also choose to leave the organization. And next one is better relationship between the workers and the management. This is very important. The management should be very much equipped with managing human resource, but sometimes it happens that worker and the management, they are not on the same phase because of various differences between them. Management, basically people who are managing them, it may be boss, their manager, their supervisor, and because of this bitter relationship, that individual worker or the group of workers, they may tend to leave the organization. And next one is lack of amenities like house rent allowance, and then transport facilities, security, any insurance. This also lack of these things also tends the employees to leave the organization. So next we'll be discussing about unavoidable causes. So under unavoidable causes, there are two types, that is administrative causes and then personal causes. So first we'll be discussing about administrative causes. So under administrative causes, first one is termination of service due to indiscipline, inefficiency, and bad conduct. So if a person is found to be very much indisciplined and he is very much inefficient, or because of his bad conduct, or because of various reasons, he may be terminated from the administrative side. And next one is layoff due to shortage of resources, low demand for recession, etc. So as you can see, in the current situation, because of COVID-19, lots of people lost their jobs just because of low demand, and the country is already going towards a recession, and it means that because of low demand, the company is not able to provide employment to many workers, so many workers are laid off, and that is why they lose their job. And third one is due to prolonged absence. So due to prolonged absence also the administration of the company may decide to let go of the worker. Next one, we'll see the personal causes. So change for better job. First one is change for better job. So if individual finds better job in some other organization, he may choose to leave which is fit for him, or he may be getting good salary out of it, then he may choose to leave the current organization. Next one is that is undefiable, that is unavoidable, I mean to say. So if that comes, and then after that he won't be able to continue the job, so he will be leaving the organization. Third one is retirement due to old age. Yes, this is also, if he applies for retirement after attaining the age of 60, then he has to leave the organization. And next one is marriage, especially for women workers. So this is especially in case of women workers, because when women get married, then they are always presumed that they will be leaving the organization, or they will be leaving the current city and going away with their spouse. So especially in case of women workers, this is very frequent that after their marriage they are tend to leave the organization, and they are tend to leave their city, and so they will be leaving the company as well, until unless they are provided with a transfer to that specific location. Even though, okay, let's see. Next one is illness or accident rendering the worker permanently incapable of doing any work. So illness or accident, that also if the worker, after that, if the worker is permanently not incapable of doing the work, he may have to leave the organization, and that is also unavoidable. And next one is domestic troubles and family responsibilities. Sometimes because of domestic troubles and family responsibilities also one has to leave the organization. Say for example, a person is working in Delhi, but he is from a remote area in Gujarat. Say for example, his village is from Gujarat, he is from Gujarat. So if there is some domestic troubles arises in this village, then he has to leave and go there to solve it. So he has to leave the organization for that reason also. So now we'll be seeing what are the effects of labor turnover. So effects, basically, if the labor turnover is okay, that means it is not that high, then there is no problem, because workers will leave the organization, but it should not be that high. Okay, so if the labor turnover is high, what will be its effect in the production? Its effect, just see. First one is fall in production. So if the labor turnover is high, then the efficient workers who are so much used to this everyday working, they will be leaving the organization, right? So if they leave the organization, there will be general fall in the production. And next one is increase in defective phase, work, scrap, additional supervision, etc. So if the old and experienced workers leave the organization, then what will happen is that they will be replaced with new workers who will be very much inexperienced in that field of work, and they will need some time to get experience and to get used to their work. So during that time of inefficiency, or during that time of training, they will produce more defective work, scrap, and for them additional supervision will be needed. And third point, this will result in increase of cost, selection, training, etc. Selection and training, it is also not free, so they will require some funds for that, and it will increase the cost of production. And now next one, as the new workers are inexperienced, accidents may also happen very, very often and hamper the production process. This is also inevitable. And next one is causes more depreciation on tools and machinery. As these workers will not be experienced, so what will happen is that they will cause more depreciation to the tools and machinery, because they will not be able to handle the machinery properly as an experienced worker, and it will take some time to get a grip of that. Next one is new workers will take time to become inefficient. Hence, low efficiency workers increases the cost of production. So this is just a summary of whatever we have discussed in the earlier points. So this is it. So today we have discussed about what are the causes and effects of labor turnover. So I hope you have understood everything, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box. Thank you.